The idea of Simonson's equivalency theory is that even when educational environments are different, the quality and overall learning experience should be equivalent in value to the student. In this theory, a traditionally led classroom and a traditionally taught lesson should not be used directly in distance education, but rather adapted to fit the needs of the student beyond the walls of the classroom. According to Schlosser and Simonson in 2010, instructional design procedures should attempt to anticipate and provide a collection of experiences that will be most suitable for each student. Development of this type of program for kindergarten through 12th grade can be produced through many means of experimentation, trial and error, and modeling after other successful distance learning programs. According to Hamilton and Feldman, design decisions require responsiveness and judgment, particular to each setting, given the practical constraints of time and resources. Many steps are required to make distance learning education to be considered a worthwhile and quality resource. The stages would include gathering information and research on the determination of the adequate needs and evidence of a concept being acceptable before moving into the next step of developing and innovating through various pilot studies and other field tests. The next stage is to determine how effective the distance learning program is overall and if it would be able to be replicated. If these findings are found to hold promise, it moves on to the final step of running the distance program without the direct support and input from the program developers to see if it can run well on its own and what other areas could be improved for the future. In implementing distance learning programs, Davies and West state that the best practices in pedagogy will need to be established and professional development will need to focus more on using technology to improve learning. And according to this week's lecture by Dr. Holder, the management of a distance learning program should operate with its own set of administrators, guidelines, and resources apart from the traditional school so that the proper attention can be given and the specific needs of that program can be met sufficiently.